What's up, folks? We're back with another episode of the Caveman Sports. It's been a minute, I know. I've been slacking, but we also, we did a little side journey. Um, we uh, we actually started another podcast called The Scramble Golfer. I know a lot of you guys, you don't want to hear about golf, and we're here for sports, but I do it all. I love it all. That's what I was blessed with. Loved it all. Did it all. Um, so yeah, that's just kind of what's been going on at the moment. Um, but we're gonna talk about what's going on playoff wise, um, NBA wise. If you want to hear about golf, go follow our other podcasts and channels. We're called the Scramble Golfer. That's what we are. We're Scramble Golfer. We're good for something. That's the saying. We're good for something. We're gonna show up. We're gonna bring the vibes to bring the team together. We're gonna make putts, maybe, or we're gonna hit the long ball, maybe hit some irons and wedges. But we're gonna be good for something. That's why we're the Scramble Golfer. Um, but hey, you know what? Congrats to Rory, real fast. For getting the Masters done. Not my favorite player, but maybe that pressure that came off of his chest and shoulders last night, he'll finally just be the golfer he used to be and not such a prick. Um, so hopefully, you know, he'll be back to chill and he'll become a cool guy again. And maybe it wasn't the coolest guy, but anyways, enough of that. Let's talk playoffs. Let's talk basketball, and more importantly, let's talk about my Grizz and Ja. But we'll start off with man, Western Conference, beautiful, dude. Honestly, most beautiful thing ever. Couldn't beat it. And this is why I'll never say LeBron is the king. Look, the East has been just horrendous for it seems like decades now. I mean, we have teams that didn't even make we have teams that were hovering 500 make a 7 seed. We're the 8th seed as the Grizzlies, and we're like what 14 games above 500, I think. And we were an 8th seed, and it was it. And then if we didn't choke against the Timberwolves, the last day of the season, like it could have been just teeter totter, and it did. I mean, Nuggets went down to 4th. Rockets finished 2nd. OKC of course was 1st. Clippers ran all the way up to the 5th. Lakers finished 3rd. Then we got the Warriors losing on the final day of the Clippers to finish dropping 7th and play my Grizzlies in the play-in. We've seen that before. We got Kings in the 9th, Dallas in the 10th. East, you got the Cavs in 1st. Pacers jumped all the way to the 4th. Bucks in the 5th. That's going to be a really, really good series. Knicks 3rd. Pistons 6th. Celtics 2nd. The Magic, the hometown team now. Still not my team, but I'll root for them, right? And it's even better because now they don't even have to play the Pacers, which I would say was my second favorite team growing up because I got family ties to Indiana, so I've been to a couple of their games. But now, we're in Florida, more Central Florida, live from Orlando. So we got the Orlando City jersey. So now I wouldn't mind rooting for Magic, and that game is tomorrow night before the Grizzlies. So get to watch two of the teams I like back to back. Hopefully, I can stay awake for the freaking game, man. Not till 10. I got work the next day. I'll try my best. Did it last week, so we'll see. Bulls Heat 9th 10th matchup. Man, where those two franchises have gone is just for the Heat, man, is the Jimmy Butler effect, dude. It really was. The guy's a dog. He's a dog. But anyways, hey, we'll go over what I think's gonna happen. We're gonna see. But 9-10 matchup out of the West. Honestly, I'm gonna take the Kings. I mean, Dallas played I feel like they played a good bit of people last night, and we didn't play anyone, and we just beat the brakes off of them. My boy Yuki, the Japanese wonder star, he went out there and just balled out. Cam Spencer balled out. Lamar Stevens balled out. Man, we got to figure out. I'm sorry, Gigi and Vince, dude, they didn't have a good game, and that's a game they should have dominated yesterday. I just think, hey, whatever we can do to get them off the active roster and just let Stevens ball out in the playoffs and let Cam Spencer ball out. it's got to happen, dude. GG he doesn't have the spark. I think he needs to play in the summer league this year and hopefully get it back. Because I honestly, that guy, I think he has so much upside. It's gonna be crazy. Vince Williams, I don't know, man. The guy can't stay healthy enough for it, so I really don't know. Um, but 7-8, honestly, dude, we match up well against them. And now with the pick and roll with Edey and the size and where the Warriors killed us the last time we played them is anytime Edey wasn't in, and at that time Jenkins was still around. Like he barely played Edey at all and used him completely wrong. Like they killed us on the boards, and we're dominating on the boards now with Edey being in there and Jaren starting to grab rebounds. It's the key, man. Those two have to stay out of foul trouble. Excuse me. And I really think we can win that game. It'd be a 2021 all over again in the playoff. I mean, we wouldn't eliminate the Warriors this time, but we would move on after playing the Warriors and on the road. I like our chances a lot. And then more importantly, I would love the next round going against the Rockets. We played them close all year, every game besides maybe one. And like most of those Ja didn't play, and one Ja played in. Like he just like you can tell he wasn't there. And again, it wasn't the offense. He's having Ja sit in the corner. That's why Taylor Jenkins got fired. Rest of the NBA, Taylor Jenkins would have Ja sit in the corner, and and then Edey just sit below and sit on the arc. Like it was awful. It was awful. I love Jenkins. Thank him for everything he did for the franchise because he definitely did. He helped build these guys up. But dude, the schemes this year was horrendous. It was horrendous. But anyways, I honestly I don't know. So if the Grizzlies lose the first game, I don't know if we beat the Kings. To be honest, I think the Grizzlies have to win the first game and then get in. If they lose the first game, I think I think we lose to the Kings. I think the Kings move on. Now, if we win and the Warriors play the Kings, that's going to be interesting. I probably would give it to the Warriors, honestly. I highly doubt the NBA would allow the Warriors to miss the playoffs, honestly. And that's what I'm really worried about when we play them is cuz they hate us. Say what you want, people, NBA they don't like small market teams, man. Ja is a superstar and that guy gets tackled during layups and doesn't get a call. Zach Edey is 7'4", dude. When he sits still, guess what? He covers a lot of space. They call an illegal screen. Even though Draymond, every screen he sets, it's with his arms and moving, and he gets away with it. And that's how the Warriors have been great for 10 years now. It's because it is illegal screen central, and it's all the great teams illegal screens like every other play. And it's whatever. If you're a small market team, man, you got to put the straps on and get ready to go to work, and you got to fight more than just the other team you're playing. Denver Clippers, man. Oh, that's an interesting series. Honestly, I really like. I just think it's all about momentum, right? And I think the Clippers they're on that move and healthy. Kawhi's playing great. James Harden's playing great. Like they got a team that actually like Zubac's he's a dominant enforcer. Norman Powell. I mean, you got a bunch of dudes, man. Like that one's tough, man. Jamal Murray coming back the other night and really getting clutch down the end of the game against the Grizzlies. I just don't know. It's a really toss up. I think it goes to 7 for sure. I'm not going to say who wins, but it's going to go to 7, and one of them. And if I had to guess, it's probably going to be Denver playing in altitude, and then a team coming from the LA sunny coast going up to the altitude, and then doing it in 7 games and having to do it at Denver in the altitude again. We saw what happened to the Grizzlies, man. They dominated in the fourth quarter after a back-to-back. You could just see the altitude took its toll, and they just ran out of gas. Lakers, Wolves, they're going to be all good games, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the Lakers win in 5. Wolves are at least going to take 1, possibly 2. There'll be a couple blowout games by the Lakers. The Wolves are just they're not it, man. They're not. I'm sorry. Like the Grizz were up big they were up big and the Grizz came all the way back, made it close, and they ran away again after blowing like a 24-point lead in the fourth quarter. Good teams just don't let that happen in one quarter like they do. Like when the Grizz did it twice in one series a couple years ago in 2022. I just I don't know what it is about them. I think it might be Finch, man. I think it might be time to move on from him. Um, Ant's great. Yeah. Honestly, I think whoever wins out of the Grizzlies Warriors in the first game, whoever moves on to the Rockets has a very good chance of winning that series. I think it goes 6-7. Again, if it's the Warriors, they'll probably move on. The NBA would want them to move on. Yeah, honestly. All right, we'll go from there. Honestly, my favorite out of the West, it's OKC, and honestly, probably the Lakers. And then the better yet, honestly, what they got out of it is what they wanted. I mean, they're not going to have to play each other to the Western Conference Finals. Um, but honestly, again, now this is if the Grizzlies won, right? If the Grizzlies win, they match up really well against the Lakers. Oh, the other year, yeah, whatever. We got beaten 6, and we got beat down pretty hard big games. But guess what? That was the Anthony Davis show, man. Luka don't play defense, and he's got to guard Ja, and he's got to guard Bane, who's playing great. LeBron's gonna do LeBron things, but he's old, man. He don't play the same level of defense he did. And then a game where they're gonna make him run and go, go, go. Yeah, he's still got it. And honestly, he's probably on those stupid drugs that they were talking about, and he's gonna get away with it. I'm sorry. 40-something years old, you can't play like this still. I'm sorry. I don't care how much money you put into your body. He's doing something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I could see an upset. I honestly, the only team I could see upsetting the Lakers is the Grizzlies. Honestly, OKC, Denver will give them a run. Both teams will give them a run, but they're good, man. The OKC's good. They're good. East, um, I think the Magic are going to move on. They're playing really well. They're starting to play really well, getting guys healthy. They'll beat the Hawks, I believe. They get them at home too. Ninth, 10th. I really don't know, man. Who's even on the Bulls anymore? I gotta take the Heat. Because I mean Levine's gone. And I don't think I'm sure Lonzo got hurt again. Like God only knows. Pacers Bucks is probably going to be one of the best series of the playoffs. Honestly, I'm a big Pacers guy, but man, I got to take the Bucks. I don't know who's going to stop. I don't know who's going to stop freaking Giannis, dude. He's a freak, and like they were running him at point, I guess, for a couple games, and he was. It was incredible. It was incredible. I don't know who you have to stop it, but it'll be high octane electric games night in, night out. And it might go 7. It probably will, honestly, with the Pacers having home court. Knicks Pistons, dude, give me the upset. The Pistons, the Karl Anthony Towns hates physical basketball. Jalen Brunson gets beat up in physical basketball. The Pistons are red hot. As long as Jalen Duren can stay healthy, that is their enforcer. That is their key. If he can be down there to just give Cat hell, the Pistons are going to win, and they could very well do it in 5 or 6. I don't know if it goes 7, honestly. If it goes 7, I would probably give it to the Knicks Square Garden in Game 7, honestly. But I could very well see the Pistons upsetting them, honestly. And really, I could see the Magic maybe even going and upsetting Cleveland. I mean, it's the same teams from last year, besides Cleveland adding DeAndre Hunter, which was a really, really good pickup. But the Magic have that experience, and it really comes down to Franz, honestly. Last year on the road, he was horrible. When they played in Cleveland, I don't even know if he averaged 5 points a game. And if he did, if he averaged more, he probably shot 20% to get to that, and that's losing basketball. He can't be their number 2 if he's going to be like that. But I would not be shocked to see Orlando win, right? I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised to see Orlando beat Cleveland. From there, oh wait, no, sorry, I got that way wrong. Orlando's going to play Boston. Never mind. Nope, it's a wrap. Whoever they're gonna get slaughtered. They don't have a chance against Boston. No, and then whoever wins 9-10. Um, well, actually, if Orlando loses and then they go play again, they could play Cleveland. And honestly, they probably should almost take a risk and do that. Lose the first game and probably get a better matchup. The star treat them that Tatum and Brown get, it's just against Orlando. It wouldn't even be fun for them, honestly. I wouldn't blame them if they lost to get a better matchup. But whoever plays Boston's gonna get killed. Whoever plays, if it's Atlanta or Orlando that play Cleveland, I would give them a chance. Honestly, I'd give them a very good chance. But from there, whoever wins 4-5, they're beating Cleveland. Whoever escapes, they're gonna win. Honestly, I would give Detroit a pretty solid chance over the Celtics, to be honest. It just depends how they want to call it, man. If they're gonna let Boston bully and then give Detroit the whistle for being a bull, like playing how they want to play, which is what they'll probably do. It's what they did against the Grizzlies, like a small market team versus the glorified Celtics. Um, it just depends, man. It depends how the star whistle goes. If they let them play, they let them play. Give me Detroit in that series, honestly. They're hot, man. They're red hot. They're they're out to prove something. But on a surpriser, I'll probably see a Bucks Celtics Eastern Conference Finals, and it'll go to 6-7. But I don't know. I don't know who beats the Celtics, man. They're really really good. It's annoying. Al Horford is just the guy doesn't like I feel like he doesn't miss. It's crazy. Um, from there, yeah, give me a man. I don't know if I want to say it. I don't know if I want to say it. I really hope it doesn't happen. It's gonna be a Lakers Celtics finals, and the freaking Lakers are gonna win. It feels like that COVID year, like all over again. Like I don't know if it was right away. It might have been. I don't know. It's been so many years, but it just feels like that. The second he got Anthony Davis and a couple other pieces, it worked. And who do they go get? They'll go get freaking Luka Doncic, man. Luka, one of the best players in the NBA, and they just go get him, dude. Like this is why I don't trust the NBA, dude. It's so rigged. Like I remember when it was when it was it was held with honor. Guess what they did for the Lakers in the early 2000s? They vetoed a trade. So why does this one make sense, yo? Like why? Why does it make sense? Anthony Davis is so injury ridden. He's older. Granted, he's not that old because he came out of 1 year and he came in when he was 18, but he's still creeping on 30. If he's not 30 already, and he gets injured all the time. And that's it, and like that's it. Like you get who did like I just that trade made me sick, dude. It's just here we go again. LeBron GM, and then they're gonna go send the Lakers whoever to want to help LeBron win. Him and Bronny are gonna lift the title. Oh, dude, it's sickening. It's honestly making me sick right now. But dude, oh my god, like I'm sitting here going through all these things. I was going through like an ESPN app the other day, and who gives a damn about Bronny? Excuse my language, not that bad. But who cares, man? The guy doesn't play. So why are we glorifying every time he steps foot on the court? If he was a star, cool. It's cool. But he's not, man. The guy started the other day and only got, I don't even know if he got 5 points. Like, get him off my timeline, man. Like, please get LeBron out of this league. The NBA viewership will go right back up the second LeBron leaves. I promise you, when LeBron leaves, viewership will skyrocket. And they might see the best ever. And if you start letting these like smaller market teams have a shot instead of just making them trade star players away for nothing, oh, we got to send Anthony Davis and a pick. Anthony Davis is nothing compared to Luka Doncic, man. Again, Anthony Davis has already gotten hurt, and he was out for weeks, if not a month. And look where it got him. They're in the 10th spot, yo. 10th. It's just it's pathetic, man. It's a horrible product they put out. They let these huge dudes like LeBron get away with flopping all the time. It's becoming a pathetic product, honestly. And now it's just illegal screens and dipping it behind your back and them taking 60 something threes a game. Like, dude, it's not interesting to watch anymore. It's gonna kill me if we ever get rid of him. But that's why I'm so glad my team is, as much as they were frustrating to watch this year, went all the way from second down to 8th. The Grizzlies is just like they don't like. Yeah, we can shoot a lot of threes some games, but like it's swinging the ball around in movements and not like illegal screens all the time. And then I mean, Ja loves to drive to the paint. A lot of mid range game. Jaren has a lot of mid range game. Like it's not living and dying by the three like a lot of these other teams do. The Celtics take just an ungodly amount of threes every game. Timberwolves takes a ton of threes. I mean, all of them. All these good teams do. I would say the only one who doesn't is OKC, and that's probably why they're first. And we were second until, injury bug got us again and coaching BS got us. Like, I don't know. It's become a really bad product, and I blame LeBron partly for that. I mean, honestly, I respect him. He's one of the best ever. But he's just I feel like he's a good figure, man. He's a good role model to have outside the court. Great father, great husband, never had drama. But man, his on court stuff, geez Louise, he just bitches over and over and over again. It's annoying. And he flops so hard and gets the call every time. Just whatever. Call me a hater all you want, but it's not, man. It's true. Let's look at where the game's gone. It's gotten so soft. But we'll stop there. We'll come back to it at the end of the playoffs. Kind of go over what we said was going to happen, and see how it went. We'll have live reactions too, of course. We'll say like what's going on, what we think. We'll have NFL drafts coming up soon. See how that happens. Man, from there though, it's baseball started. Hey, we're back, man. We missed a lot. Ohio State won the Natty. Hey, it is what it is. But hey, we appreciate you all for tuning in. If you do, man, I appreciate you a lot. If you can give the other channel, if you like golf, a follow, the Scramble Golfer. We got TikTok. We got YouTube. It's on Spotify as well. You can find us here on Spotify and YouTube. We appreciate you for everything you do for us. We appreciate a like. We appreciate a follow. We appreciate everything. Hey, God bless you guys. Honestly, get close with God. It's no better time than now. We appreciate you. Love you.